doesn't get something, congratulate him, move on, keep it moving, okay? Don't let it stop you from being a good trainer, okay? But you guys should have this down, okay? So, shifting your weight. I'm going to try and not have you rotating the hips. You're going to stay in that nice frontal or side plane and then start kicking it out. Good job. You can lean a little bit more if you want to challenge your core and your balance a little bit more. And then just go ahead and reach one arm at a time. That's great. Try and lengthen those arms. I'm going to try and go long and strong over the top of the ears instead of in front if I can. Yeah, that's it. Really bring it up and out. Stretch those arms out. That's it. Double arms. Raise the roof. Now you can also go big arms from here. I'm going to say whatever they're doing is great. They're moving their body. We're warming up. Full body. Excellent. So now, everybody can grab their ball, get your boots. Okay. Ball squats. So again, just tiny little squat. I am going to try and pretend like I'm on a wall, just sliding down as much as I can, just in that neutral spine. Don't rush yourself, let it warm up. We've just been through the full routine, so we're really warm.
We're pretty tired.
Ideal is going to be that ball just touches the ground. Okay, let's say everybody's looking good right here. And Robin, I would just, when you're at the bottom, just ask yourself if that middle of the kneecap, if you have a plumb line, is it going to go over that second and third toe? I hate showing what not to do, but this is what you're going to see on these. Okay? So just make sure they're opening up. If they need to change their position, wonder if they can't do plie squats. They're not looking good at that at all. What are we going to do? Regular squats? Can we set a chair up and have them do that or the ottoman?
Yes, ma'am.
And just do regular squats with the ball?
Yes.
Absolutely. Okay, so everybody's looking really good. I'm just going to go ahead and progress them right here. Lift and lengthen. Great. Strong and straight. Try and find that neutral spine. Let those shoulders just stay nice and stacked. We're warming up for that plie, the TRX. How did you guys do on that plie going right into the squats? Did you get a little fire in that?
I like the play and then I started jumping it.
Starting to feel warm?
Yep.
Okay, so ball rotation, just like this.
So I get to sink my hips.
And hip extension, arms extended, just like that. How are we going to make this a little harder? Let's bring it down. A little bit more hip extension in the back. Really getting that glute nice and tight. Fire. Fire. Bring it back up. Bring it back down. Good. Excellent. On this side. Any questions on ball moves? Pretty basic, right? Okay, little leg lift hold. Leg lift hold. You guys are all warmed up. You can do a couple of these. The next is going to be kick. Kick. First sign of tension, back, bottom, supporting legs should stay strong and straight. Could you walk a couple of steps and then kick?
Yes.
Absolutely. You know, we don't want to be worried. I want you guys to be as perfect as you can, but not them. Okay, so just let them move, and remember, it's gonna get them back that next week. You can do the next level.
Remember to hold. Kind of ripping in my head. It's like.
I love the T rotation, as you guys know, teeing off from the shoulders. So we're just gonna, you can always start with just legs, just get them shifting back and forth. You should feel a nice little stretch down that straight leg and the adductors.
Yeah.
They can start dropping, and then we're just gonna add the arms, open that chest, back. And again, I'm gonna keep you more in that side plane instead of rotating this way. Just right here, dropping those hips down. Now, some of you guys look great doing that, so I bring you to the next level, and you can touch the ankle or the floor. I'm just gonna watch. The arms are gonna try and seek that path of least resistance. So a lot of arms are going back here. That's fine, but I prefer this position. You can get the arm here. Okay, fast feet. If for whatever reason, again, you're always telling people, you're giving them that, if they need something else, we'll show them something else. But otherwise, we're doing fast feet. You're gonna be on the balls of your feet as fast as you can. Go. Nice hustle. Love that energy. Good, I can tell you guys are warmed up. Okay, so everybody's looking really good on this. We are gonna have to be a little careful in this room, but let's go forward.
Oh, so exciting.
Backwards. Hold it right there. Hold it right there. Hold it right there. To the left.
Oh,
Keep those feet moving just as fast. Try it, try it, try it. To the right. Forward. Hold it right there. Faster, faster, faster. Yeah. Money in the bank right here. Prehab, baby. Stay fit, stay healthy. Backwards. Nice. Come on. You can really relax. You let everything shake. One of my clients' kids calls these the Jello jigglers. They just go,
there was some jiggling going on.
and relax. And let it shake out. Now, as you progress, you'll have to take something off of the other, like maybe the side blinders. I think for some of this we could open the door too until we get locked and shut. If that'll help the airflow, right? So 1 minute. Level 2, you can do 2 minutes. You can stop in between that minute. Level 3, you're gonna be fit if you can do 3 minutes. Fast feet. Just a little rest in between, right? Okay, walking lunges. I already demoed these, so I'm not gonna demo them again. You guys know, pick your medicine. Back leg is straight, front leg is bent. You guys are all warmed up. So now we're going regular lunges. For the people that were here in the first hour, which most of you were, we learned the hip flexor. So we're gonna go right into Atlas. Best way for me to show this. So now we're grabbing the ball, level 2. Lunge left, Atlas. I got the whole world, baby, right here. Okay, if you need to gather step, step right, doing that nice reach. So notice my back is not going to do anything because I want that glute to be tight. I want to stay in neutral spine so I really get those hips open. Walking Atlas with a ball. Wonder if they can only just do a little opening. Perfect. Even if they're, exactly, okay? So on these openers, I really want that scaption in the back, okay? So if your wrist and shoulders can be in a line instead of down here, that's even better. We're just gonna start opening everything up. How's that feeling? Okay? I'm gonna try, I love your right wrist and your left wrist is doing this. So I hope if I point one thing out on one person, Damien, both of yours are going down, you guys will just learn from that one. I'm not picking on anybody. I'm just trying to use it as a correction so that everybody gets their wrist nice and strong and straight. Excellent. Okay, so I can do the diagonals though, right? For level 2. So now we're just gonna go diagonal stretch. You can warm up your neck, look down at that arm. Keep that body strong and straight. Okay, we did chest press. So locking that posture, Nice and tall, abs are tight, back is strong, chest press. Chest up a little bit. Keep that tension on. If you let go of the tension, it'll go places. Oopsie. Wrists are strong and straight. Okay, let's start working the different levels. Punch it up. Again. Let's punch it down. Really think about activating those pecs. You guys can work on that. And then 3 is going to be, no, 2 is extension. So here we go. Hip extension. I'm trying not to get ahead of myself too much, but. Okay. So
Do
let's
we
say you
alternate
have
or do we do all on one side?
alternating.
Okay.
Let's say you've got a really good athlete, and these are double. We're alternating the lunge. Perfect.
Okay.
Let's say you've got a really good athlete. They're really warmed up now. I can really go ahead and do a triple extension in the back so everything's strong and straight. But I really want that focus to be on that nice, crisp, clean punch with the pecs. What did you do?
A little too fast.
A little too fast? Whoa, little Charlie horse. Okay, and then thank you. That was excellent. Eric's pad. We have one. You're gonna hold. Please put your foot down if you feel. I don't want any twisting of the knee, no dancing knees or ankles. Touch it. It's gonna be your knee touch, so it's just a little quarter squat. Hey, these are easy and you can do a little bit more. And it's gonna be opposition to the knee that's working. So if you're on your left, your right's gonna cross over. So your left would cross to your right. There you go. Nice. The old opposition thing. Good. And Robin and Megan, I'm going to use you guys as correction, and Deshaun. You guys are both doing this. I'm going to try to keep that foot just like it's ready to go down at any time. Keeps the hips nice and level. It is going to be harder when you're doing a one-legged squat, but it'll also be really correct. Okay? So, keep it right here. Bring it down. Do I want that glute to fire at the top? Absolutely. Other side. Nice job on those.
Palloff press.
Good. So I'm really looking for nice, strong, straight arms. I'm going to ask her not to bring it in quite because she's really got it, so she's going to stay and work. Nice. How hard are you working? 4. Okay, come on a little bit. Pick your medicine. We're going 30 seconds. How's your posture look? I'd probably cinch your feet together a little bit so they're about shoulder width. Some people you'll say shoulder width, they think their shoulders are really big. So straighten those arms out and relax. So in this I just say stay exactly where you were, flip around other side, stay back behind. So how hard were we working on that guy?
Moved it up to a 6 and even.
Okay, so if I do a little camming, you'll be okay with that? Okay, I'll get you going first. Punch it out. Any questions? This is a great exercise from head to toe. So now I'm just going to play with the band just a little bit, and you're going to keep that same motion. Ooh. How hard are you working?
8.
Okay, okay, I'll ease up. So it doesn't take much on the blue. Little cam, that's all you need. Okay, so the next is incline mountain climbers. You guys have already done that. You know what it feels like. So the one cue that I always like to do with people is I have them start, see where their feet are going, and level 2. Guys, if you need to adjust, your knuckles are almost gonna touch or beat your chest, man. Or this is what I think about the wrestling, tackling.
Give
Nice.
yourself a hug.
Give yourself a hug, okay, kind of, almost. Nice form for you.
Thank you.
That looks great. You're just wavering
Drop that
just
over
the
that.
tiniest little bit. Just lock that spine into. That's so much better, Megan. Thank you. Your neutral spine, you're really holding that tight right now. Excellent, relax. How did that feel? Okay, hip hinges. I'm saying it right. Ready? Go. Back super strong and straight. And then just keep them moving. Legs strong and straight. If you can, check that traction, drop it down. Legs strong and straight. Christian, can you keep your legs straighter? Right there, they're bending quite a bit.
The traction like a chair with the bottom off.
I don't know, you tell me. Do you have your traction?
That it feels weird. It feels like I'm gonna slip on.
Okay, then don't do it. Yeah.
So,
Correct.
that's
Whatever.
why I'm bending
Thank
my
you.
legs.
Thank you. Always just say what's going on, guys. I want you safe and back. And arms stay strong and straight on this one, so you can just really work on that back side and relax. So that was 45 seconds. What was your RPE?
getting up there, band.
Okay. So you're putting a stretch under load. So guys, on this one, again, you can teach them this way.
No.
No, shut
Close
the
the
door.
door.
Oh, shut the door. I was trying. So again, I'm just going to demo instead of picking on somebody. If somebody's really flexible, but they're like this on that exercise, do I want them doing it that way? No way, I don't. Okay, so again, just start off here, arms strong and straight, bring it up. And then just have them inch down. They'll learn it really nicely that way. Okay, and then we've got the hamstring stretch with rotation. So let's partner up on that. Somebody be the trainer, and the next person be the guest, and then let's switch on that. So I'm just going to go over it since some of you guys. I go back. I'm having tension in my arms. I'm going to bend my right leg. And then I'm all warmed up on this. My hips are going to drop. But I'm looking for that first sign of tension in my left hamstring. Or tension anywhere that feels like you should stop. Okay? Now maybe the next first sign of tension. And then rotate. Krista is not human on flexibility. Now, can they rotate both ways if it feels good?
Yes.
Definitely. Okay, so you get a nice lat stretch. You're right, and again, you're trying to tee those shoulders if they were teeing here. The right lat is going to be the one that's stretching. You're walking out, so the handles are just above the shoulders. Nice and easy. I'm not weighting this forward at all. Just reaching and stretching. W formation with the elbows, reach. Now, if that's feeling good, I want to add a little bit more. Great. Just go ahead and reach, stretch that out. I can extend that leg all the way.
So you're looking for
You
long
go
and slow,
slow.
not a lot of repetitions for this one?
Whatever feels good to them. I'm not looking for this though.
Okay.
Yeah, it does say stretch. So for some people, you know, like I said, that's going to feel good and they're going to want to stay there a little bit. As long as they continue to move, that's all I care about. So usually I just start with my hips on the ground. Am I talking?
Uh-huh.
And just opening up. I'm keeping the weight of my head into my hands. Then I'll lift my hips up. And go over the whole thoracic spine. Find that next first sign of tension. Deep breath in. Let it go. Try to open up. Next roll, next first sign of tension. And again, opening up. Bit of retraction. How does that feel? Good. Now, can I move side to side? How's that feel? Good. So if any client, any guest comes in, are we going to try and make this routine and mix work for them? if possible, okay? So if they're real deconditioned, if they're fit, how many people feel like if somebody came in and they were fit, you could up the ante and work them out? Raise your hand.
No, I can't.
Okay. So we're constantly trying to, do that personal training mission, to live that life, to keep going. Remember I was showing you guys the high knees and the fast feet, probably day one, right? So
Yes.
keep doing this stuff because it's coming in the next routines, and it is coming. So just please keep up your own conditioning. How many times are guests going to come in and they're 100%, everything's great in their lives, their bodies are 100%?
Never. Take them out. I don't hang out with you. Go away.
I'm jealous.
Yeah.
We're not friends anymore.
Okay, so you guys have heard a lot of times when I say shoulders, healthy range, you can see the fingertips, keep the elbows at the side. So let's start with the shoulder. So this is going to be able to pick from routine 1, all levels, routine 2, all levels, because I don't necessarily want to get into corrective exercises like black burns and clamshells, and not that I can't, but I think that's a whole nother day. This is a whole thing on just you guys already have just so many different exercises, right? Regression and progression. So let's do a little role playing. We are going to split up in groups, but just for now, let's see how this one goes. So I come in, I say, yeah, I got this one shoulder. I don't know what I did, but I fell on it. Who's been in the business for a while? Robin, Jenny, anybody jump in and just, what kind of question would you ask me next, and what would you
The
do?
doctor, and when did it happen?
How did you fall? Did you catch yourself? Did you fall on it? Can you raise your hand?
How
Range of
long
motion.
did you fall?
Okay. What else?
Is it painful or is it just not?
Are there any moves that make
Causes
it
to
hurt more or less?
Perfect.
How long
That's
ago
really what
did
I'm
you?
looking for. And then pain level, if I ask you on an RPE scale, what is that pain? 10 is max. Where's your pain level? What if it's a 10? Okay, so then we have to be extremely careful. We might not even want to challenge them to do any upper body that day, right? But maybe they're like, hey, as long as I do tricep press downs, bicep curls, I'm good to go. I can do some core. You're gonna, yeah.
One of the things that I noticed, so with that, you say you don't want to do upper body, but I still have a client with a shoulder issue, and so 2 of our floor exercises are bird dog and plank, and putting that weight on their shoulders, no, done. They're done for. They couldn't do
Take it to
anything.
the wall.
They couldn't
They
be
can do it on the
here.
wall.
They couldn't do any sort of weight bearing exercise on their shoulder. So that took out a lot
Okay.
what we could do.
So what about on the incline?
It was the same thing, just there was a lot
Probably
of
that pressure
discomfort.
on the shoulder.
Okay.
What about on the wall though? Did you go that far back?
Well then, at that point, we were just losing a lot of anything that we were doing for core stability.
Just having them hold a position if they can, as long as it's not compromising the injury.
So what are we
Not
gonna
the bird dog.
But what are we gonna do if they can't do those exercises?
Just do
Crunches.
more of the other stuff.
Skip them,
Yeah, well,
right?
dude, that's what the problem is. But what do you do to fill in?
Okay, so,
That's what I was
Like
looking for with this,
bridge
is like more bridge ups. We have the bridge ups, I know that,
okay,
and that's what we did. But as of right now, that's all we have.
yeah,
We do leg lifts.
we can get on a whole different regimen of teaching new exercises. I'm gonna try and not do that today.
Well, just in terms of improvising, because they can't do like the bird dog and the planks, just so they can get their core in for that day until their summer stuff better.
Right, can I get core if I'm standing and doing a bicep curl?
Yes.
Okay. And is that more of a pattern? And then I can do all sorts of different variations of that, and that's going to cross over to more life. And we don't want to train on the ground forever, right? We want to be up. Stand to train mostly. Yeah. So again, basics can be very intense. So you've taken them through the one-legged extended. So you've maxed out your bridges.
Oh, they haven't made it that far yet. That was their first exercise. I haven't made anybody pass got their initial session and they've done their first appointment, and that's as far as anyone's gotten in this program.
Okay. So we've got people that have signed up memberships in this room right now. Yay! Thank you. That's great. So that's what we're trying to do. Is we're trying to really. That's why I said we got to book them a year in advance. I can't say we're going to train you and then we don't train you anymore. You guys are going to be accountable to each other. This group, to me, my job is to make you guys the best mixed trainers you can possibly be. And hopefully you're excited and you're all in and you love the new routine and the progressions, and you're going to love routine 3 even more and just learn that in 4 and 5. So that's our year, is to go through all those new routines. And your learning level, I mean, you can tell with each other that you're at that next level. Okay, so everybody gets the progression on the bridge ups. I'm not going to go over any of that, right? So you know you can make those really tough, okay? So then they'll at least feel like, how many sets can you do? Let's say really that's the only thing they can do on the floor. They're deconditioned. I always start them off with regular bridges. Just in case we get down there and, you know, usually I just say a little bit at a time and then full bridge. And I always warm up the back that way, because are you strengthening and are you giving a lot of people a stretch in this position?
Yes.
We're not going into the arch, but for a lot of people, that's a huge stretch. Now, somebody who's been doing them and they can do one-legged, you can do 3 sets, right? You can up the reps. You know, you're not trying to kill anybody. You guys know what I'm saying. Okay. Most people, as long as you give them a cue, sometimes it'll just be one knee. I'll say, if they're tracking in, I'll say press out on my hands just a little bit, or press in. Now, is everybody comfortable doing that instead of putting a ball in? You can also grab your foam roller.
I think that'd be wrong.
Do you?